Good to meet you on Diverse Views at News Giant. Of course, it's still Mike keeping it right here with you on Uzodimma People's Communications channel, OPC. All right, today's edition of this program, we have the Daily Sun and the Daily Independent. Let's quickly go through the stories on the front pages of these journals. We have ESN, that's the Eastern Security Network. Uzodimma, as the governor of that state, governor of Imo State, Uzodimma threatens to bomb Imo Forest. Uzodimma threatens to bomb Imo Forest. Quickly to the major headline on the front page of Daily Sun newspaper. Buhari begs Niger Delta a vengeance. The president, Muhammadu Buhari, begs Niger Delta a vengeance, says threats of bombing unnecessary. On to the next one, the down part of the paper, Constitution Review. Speakers wrote for State Police. Constitution Review. Speakers wrote for State Police. And federal government tax Google, Twitter. Others says the Vice President or Shibajo. Federal government tax Google, Twitter. Others says the Vice President or Shibajo. Let's quickly move down to the Daily Independent newspaper. We have Naira depreciation, highest interest rate stall debts servicing. On Naira depreciation, or high interest rate stall debts servicing. Quickly to another one, fresh threat from Niger Delta, a vengeance unnecessary, says presidency. Down the paper we have, this is disappointing. Middle belt leaders ask World Bank, IMF to stop loans to Nigeria. And these are the stories we found on the front pages of Daily Independent and Daily Sun. Of course, we have our analysts right here. Let's quickly join them. I'll be right back.
What's happening, man?
Biggest.
You just left us on our wall, man. What's happening? Hey, man, what's up? Right. I was following you on Facebook, man. Enjoy all the enjoyable, man.
Honestly, Baba, it's
nice one. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Biggest. Chopping the knuckles once more.
Yeah, man.
What's happening? What's happening in Imo State? How can the issues in Imo State be resolved? Governor Uzodimma has threatened to bomb the forests in Imo State. But the question is, how will they solve this issue? Can there be a roundtable meeting to put an end to the crisis in that state?
Mike, thank you very much for that question.
All right.
You see, this Imo issue,
okay,
they started it together and the thing went sour. The relationship went sour. This Uzodimma, they were attacking. Now, well, you know, when he was in PDP, they were romancing him. He was a nice man.
Yep.
You know, I'm just bringing it from the political angle. So suddenly, he changed to APC. He turned to their worst enemy, and they started bombarding him. And they were saying the fourth position governor came to be the governor came to be the first. But I could tell people that if we want to come for justice, must come with clean hand. You see, how majority of these guys, they are doing that from the partisan angle of it. I'm just saying, if they hear me, well, they should listen. And if they don't want to hear me, left to them. Now, Mike, I want to base my argument on transparency.
Okay.
Now, look at what happened. When Leon of Bayelsa, when his election was disqualified because of his vice, we were hearing rumors that it was a woman, a particular woman in the Supreme Court that has an alliance with the PDP government through her husband. Her husband was the former River State governor. You see, now all these our youths, I don't know, they always allow their brain to be used. And they always allow themselves to be used for what is not. Leon election was annulled. There was no, the guys behind him, you know, he had the majority vote of the Bayelsans across the party line. But those guys wanted to create tensions for that annulment, but they calmed them down. And that was what led to arrest of the CJN then, because he had a hand in it, in the manipulation of the election, allegedly, in which they brought out the facts. I'm not saying the people, this party that is in power now, they are the best of the parties we can have, or they are the best of the people. They have many flaws they are carrying on their own head, in which I'm tackling them for. But let truth be told, if Uzodimma has remained in PDP, it will be a saint to the high point. No, let's look at it. Let's look at it. His sin now is that he crossed from
PDP to APC.
That was the sin.
But are you sure that was the sin?
That's the sin.
Because when you look at it, what the Imo people are fighting for is that Emeka Ihedioha, who was the former governor of that state, was removed, and Uzodimma was placed on that seat. So in their own minds, it's like justice didn't take its place.
Justice denied, right?
Yeah.
Justice denied.
Yeah.
I'm still want to say, right? I think Ihedioha has the best of the best legal representative there. What were they looking? What were they looking before this guy Uzodimma, lawyer, could be able to, fight, the battles of Uzodimma and win the election for him? So I don't know whether you see, the more you look, the less you see.
Of course, no, there's a power play.
There's a power.
Or there was a power play.
There's a power play.
There was.
And there was a power play from the judiciary.
Yeah. And from the presidency.
Well. Yeah. No, I'm even going somewhere.
Because he had the backings of the presidency.
He had the backing.
Yeah.
But there was no backing of the presidency. I'm not supporting all these guys though. I'm just telling you what is, so that there will be a way forward.
Okay.
And we all know that nobody is hiding under anything to deceive anybody.
Wow.
Me, I can't be deceived. That's one thing. I'm telling you, there was a power play. When Leon election was disqualified.
In Bayelsa.
Okay. And they brought in Diri that even has low scores. Mike, if I'm lying, you should.
I'm getting you.
No, they brought him from nowhere. That they have to nullify the election of Leon because the vice president, the vice governor, deputy governor had discrepancies in his electoral school start results. So that could not fly. And they were telling you under our constitution, where the Supreme Court bring that what affects VP must affect the main person that has a clean hand. You know, so you should look at it from that point of angle. It's either money have exchanged hands. So it's do me, I do you. That was what really happened about Uzodimma, and we need to realize that the two guys you are fighting for, what led to hatred of Uzodimma today was he has a favor. He got a favor from the power that be. But then they've forgotten that the same thing happened in Bayelsa, which was done as a PDP state. So if you are fighting, you want to fight for your rights, you want to fight for secession, you want to fight for separating from political issues.
Now let's quickly move down to the threat, the first threat by the Niger Delta Avengers. Don't you think the government needs to stand up and do something before it gets out of hand?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike.
Right.
I want to know where the threat is coming from. Whether it's from the United Niger Delta Avengers or the divided ones. Because every group now is coming out to get their own piece of national cake. If they are serious, I will take them serious.
Does it mean they are hungry?
Yeah, you see.
Is it hunger that pushed them out?
There's a lot of political move on the ground now. I'm telling you what. We are just standing under the tree here.
Political move on the ground to siphon money.
To siphon money.
To eat out of the national cake.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
You know, there's a splinters. Some of them went to meet Buhari yesterday again to have a meeting with him. Yeah, you know, they are speaking with two. When you're saying this, people will be looking, you are saying rubbish. You know, he had a meeting with some of them. And the leaders there, you have Silva there. Silva, that's the Minister for State for Petroleum. He will never allow such thing because of the sensitive post he's holding. And it's the game plan among their leaders.
Them.
Look at Akpabio. Some people are not happy that Akpabio is the Minister for Niger Delta. Some people are not happy that he's in charge of the amnesty. He's the one that appointed the interim amnesty chairman. So all those in-house fighting. So all of them have their group. Akpabio has his own group. Silva has his own group. All of them have, see, Niger case has turned to level of play your game, how you can play best to outsmart your opponent. No, it's true.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
All right, of course, you know it's another edition of Diverse Views. It's all about your view, my view, everybody's view concerning critical issues in the society. Let's quickly move down to the Daily Sun newspaper. We have Buhari begging Niger Delta vengeance on the threat to bomb, some facilities. Now, how do you see this, and how would you analyze this kind of situation? These are guys that were given amnesty some time ago, and they have come out to agitate for what I believe is their right. Now, what do you feel about this kind of scenario if drastic measures are not taken?
Thank you very much. Matthew is the name. You see, even as I agree with you that they have accepted amnesty and they have been adequately granted amnesty, don't forget that at the inception of this government in 2015, 2016 precisely, there was a renewed hostility against critical infrastructures in Niger Delta. At that time, Oshibanjo went to communities in that environment, especially Badamatu community, where he held a town hall meeting with people for purpose of dialogue, and since that time up to now, we are witnessing peace in Niger Delta in terms of bombing of oil infrastructure. But again, I think the reason federal government is telling Niger Delta vengeance not to resume hostility because they are not aware that the group have what it takes to cripple the economy. Because if you look at the order, or rather their statement, I mean Niger Delta vengeance, they say it's Operation Humble the Economy. Now, I took pain to listen to or to go through the position of federal government. And I see that federal government is somehow hypocritical. It's hypocrisy on their own part, because federal government is saying that it's unnecessary for Niger Delta to start talking about hostility against oil infrastructure, considering the fact that all their concerns have been addressed. Then I take a look at what are their concerns. Federal government, through the spokesperson of the president of Additional, was saying that the Mr. President already addressed most of these issues, and it borders on restructuring. It borders on majorly restructuring, composition of substantive NDDC board. And I take a look at the issue of restructuring. Mr. President was saying that the National Assembly has a mandate for constitutional review, and that as soon as they come up with the review by way of bill, that on his own part is not going to waste time, that he's going to assent to the bill. Why I say it's hypocritical is, currently as we speak, there are over 200 bills already amended by the National Assembly waiting for presidential assent, and Mr. President has refused to assent to them based on reasons best known to him. So what's the guarantee that whatever outcome of this constitutional process, what's the guarantee that Mr. President will assent to it? And another thing is, looking at the composition of Nigeria's the status quo currently, it favors the North. And we all know that to have a constitutional review, after National Assembly must have come up with their own amendment, you need to tell majority concurrent from the state houses of assembly. What is the guarantee that when you talk about resource control, when you talk of devolution of power, what is the guarantee that the executive will listen to it? Because we have seen executive language, body language. I have seen an IG of police who are consistently and repeatedly say that Amateku do not have what it takes, the right to bear arms, who have vehemently refused to allow the states operate security architecture. So what is the guarantee that if the National Assembly amends the constitution and say we need state police, what is the guarantee that Mr. President will assent to it? Going by the languages and utterances coming from his lieutenants, like the IG of police, like the service chiefs. If his lieutenants have consistently said that Amateku and any other state police arrangement do not have the power to bear arms, What's the guarantee that if National Assembly amend the constitution and say there should be state police, what's the guarantee that Mr. President will assent to it? I doubt if you assent to it.
Now, Mr. Machi, let's quickly move on to the governor of Imo State, the person of Uzodimma, threatening to bomb Imo Forest. I find it funny. But the other way around, it's not funny. Of course, you know, the hideout of ESN, as the Eastern Security Network, or some of the IPOB members, is that same forest in Imo State. Now, how do you think this will be actualized?
The problem I have with our political class, especially the governors, is if you want to address an issue, I quite agreed that the unknown gunmen that have wreaked havoc in the southeast. Because I have seen instances where police station is razed, policemen being killed, even soldiers being killed. But the problem is, how do you isolate the unknown gunmen from lawful citizens? I think that is the bottom line. Because even as we speak, we have seen so many extrajudicial killing by Nigerian security agencies in Southeast, Imo to be precise. Because the way it stands, Imo is the epicenter of the crisis. Now, only recently, a Germany-bound Nigerian was shot dead by an Air Force personnel in Imo State on his way to airport. The other time, a businessman in Imo State, who, according to the military, the statement the military gave to police, that the man breached their stop and set operation order, he was shot dead. The other time, a student, though the government of Imo State have apologized for that, was shot dead. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, how do you now strike the balance? How do you isolate the law-abiding citizens, the innocent citizens, from your offensive? That is my concern. Ordinarily, if we have people who are killing other Nigerians, killing policemen, bombing police stations, bombing INEC infrastructure, and they go by the way of unknown gunmen, and all along, both nobody have come out openly, no known body have come out openly to accept culpability. Even IPO that have been severally and serially accused by Nigerian police and Nigerian government have severally denied culpability and link with the unknown gunmen. So to that extent, it is not a civilized way of addressing whatever grievance anybody claims to have. Having said that, if nobody is claiming responsibility, it means one, it's not a good action. Then secondly, it means people who are perpetrating it need to be checkmates. But the problem is, how do you strike the balance? If people who are extrajudicially killed are not getting justice, there's nothing being done by the government to address it. There was a guarantee that the people have confidence in the government, that when you talk about taking out criminals in the forest, that actually your target is the criminals. I saw recently in United States, in Britain, when Mr. President was supposed to travel for a medical checkup. Only yesterday and day for yesterday, videos started emerging online where we see Nigerians who are protesting against inhuman treatment, extrajudicial killing, brutality against people from eastern part of the country. And this is consequent upon the videos that are seen online of Nigerian military or Nigerian security agencies maltreating and treating people inhumanly. So that is the problem we have. Because in Nigeria, it's unfortunate that in a war situation, there is always a rule of engagement. You stick to that rule of engagement. You don't infringe into people's rights. A situation where you are seeing extrajudicial killing, you are seeing violation of human rights, police brutality in the midst of fight against unknown gunmen, the society will react. So for me, I think the right thing is, let us see how the government of Imo State can even summon a stakeholders meeting to see whether you can de-escalate the crisis. Because the way it stands, however I look at it, the people who are burning police stations, who are killing police personnel, they are not spirits.
They are humans.
They are humans. And perhaps they are locals. So what stops you as a governor to engage your people in a dialogue? If Nigerian government could be talking of kinetic approach towards addressing the insurgency in the northeast, if Nigerian government can be talking of having dialogue with Boko Haram, so I don't see anything wrong in a governor of Imo State, for instance, someone in a stakeholder meeting and because if you look at the way the man even came to power, there's so much controversy about how he came into power, and I think it's part of what is fueling instability in that state. So for me, there is need to that tension, and in that tension, you need to summon a stakeholders meeting where you bring all interests on board, because this is about Imo State before you talk about Nigeria generally, because now Imo State is witnessing the highest level of instability the way it stands. So for me, I think the man would have invited and summoned a stakeholder meeting and bring everybody on board. Let us discuss. Let us know who is aggrieved. How do we address it? Is it about Biafra? Is it about my governorship? Then you discuss it.
And everything will be resolved.
Yes, because in any case, even in what situation, it ends on the round table. So let us see the governor showing that leadership skill by starting the way towards peaceful resolution of the crisis.
Thank you so much, Mr. Machi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The handsome guy is here talking about Sunday. Sunday, good morning to you.
Fine, Mr. Mike.
You're welcome once again.
How's work?
Oh, fine. And you?
I'm here. I'm coming.
All right. I can see. All right, let's quickly move down to what we have today and what we've been discussing as the governor of Imo State, Uzodimma, threatening to bomb Imo forests. I believe the governor must have seen one or two things that must have made him to say that. Of course, the government of Imo State believe at the hideouts of these criminals or hoodlums in that state, causing chaos or confusion at the forests in Imo State. That is where they hide, and I believe doing that would bring more sanity to that place. Am I in the right direction?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. The governor from day one is not normal.
Wow.
He's not normal. He's a madman like in president, because he's only dancing to the tune of Buhari. That is what the man is dancing to, and everybody following Buhari are not normal, because Buhari is on his own self is not normal. If he's normal, he will know what Nigeria is passing through. If he's normal, he will not wake up one morning and say he want to travel to London for medical checkup, where we have many hospitals everywhere. If it's normal, the agenda he have with the herdsmen against Nigeria that put him in power, he will never have it. Because when you see every governor that follow APC, they work like their president, because all of them, they have mental problem and they need to be checked up by world power. The world power don't want to check them up because they have what they want to benefit from this so-called Nigeria fake country. The problem I have is the British, because the British caused the problem we are passing through. How will you be there, look at what is happening in Nigeria, and Buhari will come to London and you accommodate him? That is why we know that the problem of Nigeria caused by the British. That is why anybody, Imo State governor, that one, I didn't look at him as a human being. Because somebody that boldly said that the one is the one that invites soldiers to go and kill people in the village. Is he normal human being? That is why he's not normal. That is why I don't know him, and I don't want to know him, and I don't like him. Anybody in any political office now is our enemy, because they see us like the enemy. That is why even a local government chairman win election, next time after the election you see him with convoy with police, you can never near there. They are the enemy to us because they made themselves enemy. Because what belongs to us, they take it to their family. We are here hungry and languishing on the road. That's why. And after the people that they use to win the election get angry to talk, they call them hoodlums. You understand? The government will still wake up and tag them hoodlums. What is the meaning of hoodlum? It's only Nigeria you go hear hoodlum, you go hear bandit, you go hear talk, you go hear this thing. Who are those people creating those hoodlums? Is it not politician? Buhari himself, you know all the APC people know the people that Buhari and Tinubu and El-Rufai passed from Niger, from Chad, to come to tackle Jonathan in 2015. And those people now have turned Nigeria to their home. That is why one of the bandits asked a question, which I will never forget. Is it this year? Yes, early this year. He said, if you are the one, they put you in the forest, give you gun, and they promise you something, and gun is with you, you have nothing to eat, what will you use the gun to do? That's why they're going about kidnapping, because it's the agenda. They don't kidnap outside, they only school, because they don't want Western education, and that's all of them.
They were used and done.
They are used and done by the politician. And that is one thing we only benefit from our politician.
Used and done.
Where you fight for them, if they enter the office, you become a wasted investment. They will throw you away. And you tell me to be run and follow those mad people again. I'm at the craze. I'm not mad like them. They are the only one that are mad. Buhari is shouting about drug trafficking is worse than terrorism. Who are those people that made the drug trafficking to it? Are the politicians? Many politicians are still doing drug trafficking today, as I'm telling you. That is their work. They have nothing. My problem, Niger Delta Avengers. I love them because they never say any word that they will not take it in action. They are not like IPOB. And the problem we have in Niger Delta are those our foolish elder. Those elder, Edwin Clark, he will speak in television. He will go to Abuja and collect Ghana must go. He will forget about the stuff. The only elders people I respect in the whole of this Nigeria as a group is Afenifere. Those people, they never take a damn for anybody.
Afenifere that
yes.
Some persons are condemning.
Afenifere are straightforward, and what they say is what they are fighting for. They are not after collecting bag of money like Edwin Clark and his uncle, Elder Statesman in Niger Delta, and Ohaneze of the East. Those people are demons. They are only fighting hard to destroy the life of the people in the East and the South. They are not fighting for the freedom of the people. That is why you see Ogboni clean up that Buhari and Oshibanjo stained his name to go and commission that they want to do Ogboni clean up. How many years now? Do you see anything? They abandon it because they take everybody like a fool.
And don't forget that the Niger Delta Avengers have also come out now.
That's why I'm telling you now. Those ones, they don't say what they cannot do. But I don't want them to involve Tompolo and Tokubo anymore. Because those are the worst politicians they have. That is why Nigeria Army are looking for Tompolo that time. When the Tompolo father died, the same EFCC, Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police sit on the same table and drink and eat together. After they come out, they'll come and tell us that they are looking for Tompolo. Who are they deceiving? Nigeria have more than what this mad government are taking us. And those countries borrow Nigeria money, you on your own. You are on your own, or your state. That's why we have one state called your state. You are on your own, OYO. All these countries borrow Nigeria money, one by China, everybody, we are borrowing Nigeria money, you are on your own, no. Because the time will come, I don't know who you go come home, may pay you the money, because either sun or rain, Nigeria must divide. Because we don't have a leader where we go the whole to one country with tribalism, one country with hatred to particular tribe, one country that if another tribe are killing people, those people are the ones living in Aso Rock. But the other people that have not been killing people, they are chasing them with gun and ammo tank and warship everywhere up and down. Is that a country? It's not a country. Nigeria is gone and gone for good. That's why I support Oduduwa. I support Biafra. If it no concern me how many pieces they want to divide Nigeria. If they like make a divide at 12 pieces, 20 pieces, everybody, if they like say every state, go your own. Okay? It's good because we cannot be living with mad people. If they leave us now, may day for Niger Delta, we know how to handle those our politicians. Because Niger Delta youth, they not take nonsense from politicians. We are not like Yoruba where they lie down for ground for their politician. After they lie down finish, if they enter the office, they go see the shout Baba Sokwe, Baba Sokpe go carry the money, give him Pikin. Go build company for him Pikin. Go train them abroad. And many of them are suffering here. Then they say Baba Sokpe. All those people shouting Baba Sokpe, the day where God go kill now. I know they there.
But I think they've realized themselves now.
Who realize himself? Who go there?
Don't you see the agitations that
The agitation are the reasonable ones, not the mad one. We still have mad one in Lagos here. They are still doing Baba Sokpe. There are plenty here for Lagos. But those who are agitating for Duduwa are the reasoning. Those ones that have brain, that think that Oga, this country is not moving again. No, we have to go our way. Oh. But not be like all this way we dey see for everywhere, junction, street, bus stop, everywhere, shouting every morning and night. Oga, those one, now Baba Sokpe be their calling. But when you see a reasonable Yoruba man or Igbo man, he will never support one Nigeria. To hell with one Nigeria. And Buhari himself, he have already found him. That's why I blame our Niger Delta and Igbo leaders, Ohaneze and Pan Niger Delta Elders Forum. Those people shall never be well with them because they are using our life to trade for money. When they go to Abuja, they will collect Ghana must go. Yeah. And people are dying everywhere. And you tell me that we should not support separation? Oga, all the youth in Niger Delta and Igbo land will support separation. If Buhari want to kill everybody, let him go and withdraw. He do it before. He withdraw the army from Boko Haram to come and fight the Eastern youth. Let him withdraw every army where they follow bandit, come and fight us in Niger Delta or in the East. Everybody is waiting for them. How many they go fit kill? They don't fight war for this country. Maybe everybody die. We cannot continue in this kind of life where we do. They are about the life where they lie for people. Many people they lie for them. Change where they change day. Now na calamity we find ourselves. Every day Buhari has turned Nigeria to beggar. A whole Nigeria where I know before. Nobody, even no senator. If you go and ask a city senator, can he come to this place and walk on the road freely? He will never try it. Go and ask a city local government chairman, can he walk on the roads freely without no escort? They can't try it because they have already, the monster they build. Obi cannot be a boy every day.
But the likes of Sanwo-Olu and Uzodimma should be able to walk freely on the road.
Who? Sanwo-Olu? Men try it now, men try it. Uzodimma? Oh, that one. Now only one bullet go enter in head. If Uzodimma said they know they see him for road, they know they must see him for State House. They are looking for him. And the day they will get him. And one person I want to talk to, that man, that policeman, I pity you, that Abakari, the day ESN go hold you, you on your own. ESN, when you go to the father, you say, you bombard ESN, you do this thing. But you are in the north there, you cannot fight bandit. Because bandit are your brother. We must tell you people the truth. If you like, you kill everybody. You cannot kill the mind of the people. Go to bandit, go to Ogun State, go to Oyo State. The bandit are working freely and killing people. But when they send Abakari, say, may go to East, he will jump, he say, they crack down on ESN. Time will come, the day where ESN will catch you. You are on your own. Buhari go run from you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sunday. Very, very great one from you. All right, Raphael is preparing, trying to box up. What are you trying to box up today? What's this, Raphael? Wow, wow, wow. You've written something here. This is serious. This is serious. It's going to be a serious one today. Raphael is prepared. Only God knows what Raphael wants to say today. Raphael, what's going to happen today? This one, we are fully prepared to talk. We are fully prepared to say one thing or the other. Of course, it's going to be a very great one today. Very, very great one. He's prepared. You can see what he has written on a notebook there. All right, Raphael, can we just go to the business of today? Okay, it is the second one. All right, no problem. It's going to be a tough one. Raphael still at the newsstand. Keeping it real with us here. We'll do our people's communications. Dishing it to the world the way it is. All right, it's been captured by Sheyi Odketula. That's the humble cameraman behind the camera. Keeping it real with me. On the people's communications. Raphael, quickly, let's move down to
okay, Mike, I'm a dot man. I'm proudly a dot man from southeastern Nigeria.
That's what the president said.
Yes, yes, I'm a dot man. Proudly a Dutch nation man. Ralph Tresvant Mbechi. We are the Dutch nations and we are proud of our country in the southeastern Nigeria. We are not afraid of President Buhari or his threats. We are not afraid of Malami, Abubakar Malami, all his threats. We are not afraid of El Rufai, the governor of Kaduna State. Of course, we are not afraid
of retired General Dambanzao, we are not afraid of the whole cabals that are killing and maiming everybody in the southern Nigeria. We are not afraid of them. Thank you, Michael.
Since the inception of Uzodimma in office, there have been serious instability in that state. What can we do, or what can the government do to resolve the crisis in that state? It seems the Imolites don't really need this man on seat.
Thank you, Michael. Let me cut in. I don't want you to bite your tongue.
All right.
Democracy is a government by the people, for the people. Do you understand? And by the representative of the people. Democracy, if you look at democracy, majority carries the vote. Majority supports the steward, someone that they sent to represent them from local government to federal constituencies all over Nigeria. From the governor down to the councillor, people must support you. They are the one that will bring you. You are their mind. You are their choice. So, Michael,
you are their speaker.
Thank you. You are their speaker. You are the one that will represent them. You are the one that will do the work for them. You are the one that will serve them.
The burden bearer, the flag bearer.
Thank you. Civility, or you call it servitude. That is the answer. See, they voted you. You won. They voted you. You won. And someone else came and collected your verdict or your mandate. I don't know what I understand. Or your document or your certificate. What will happen? Someone collected it, but we don't want him. He used what? Federal might. Agbara, federal Agbara. Ike. Government entity. He collected it from them. I don't know what I understand. So the people are not happy because he is not the one they sent.
Not the right person.
Is not the right person. So you see why the Imo people, Imolites are annoyed. They are not happy. Then upon that, one thing led to another. I think you understand. Okay. He stole the mandate. They were likely, doing everything humanly possible to reconcile between Uzodimma and the Hedioha camp. I think you understand. So that life will goes on in Imo State. You know what happened? Uzodimma now promised Hausa, Fulani, that is going to bring the whole Fulani and establish Emirates. Emirates in Imo State. He want to what? Hoist their flag. Because Abakari was the one who gave him the position. Gulak, the one that was shot, was the one who gave him the ticket, the mandate to rule Imo State. Supreme Court judges, I think you understand, they are the one that made him governor. And they are all Fulanis. Now he invited them to give them land. He invited them to give them Emirates. He invited them to give them position in Imo State government house. That is Imo State State house. I don't know what I understand. It is against the cause of federalism. It is not by force. Federalism has its own ethics. Federalism is an ideology. I don't know what I understand. So Imo people are not happy. The wrong person is carrying the affair, running the affair of Imo State. Now, you want to install Emirates in Imo State. You want to allow the Fulani oligarchy. Fulani, you are imperialistic masters. You are imperialist masters to take over the affair of Imo State. Igbo man is not like that. He wants to build national mosque there. He wants to Islamize Imo people. He invited the Fulanis to Imo State. Let me tell you the reason why Imo is boiling. The spate of Fulani herdsmen terrorism has started since 2017, killing and maiming people of the southern Nigeria.
But government doesn't see it that way. He believes Eastern Security Network, IPOB, is the main problem in that state.
Listen. Now, herdsmen came, they started, instead of grazing their roots or the normal grazing, they started fending on people's crops. A farmer that farm to take care of his family. I don't even mean commercial farmers. Subsistence farmers. Government is not giving them anything. They are the one paying taxes to government. These tax disbursements from farmers are not being used well. Oh. Still, herdsmen are allowed to fend on farmers' crops in Imo State. Herdsmen were protected and how do I call it? Sheltered. Let me use the word. By Nigerian military and police to be killing Imo people in Imo State.
That's what brought about Eastern Security Network.
Thank you. Now, as herdsmen kill and kill and kill, nobody is stopping them. Instead, federal government will use soldiers to protect them. Sometimes they were being escorted by the military, Nigerian soldiers. So Imo people said no. Uzodimma said no. Hope Uzodimma, he said no. That's why ESN came in. That's why IPOB said, okay, let us start what we are doing. Then shooting of IPOB members again was the reason why IPOB starts carrying guns.
Initially, it wasn't like that.
In the history of IPOB agitation, I'm saying this thing on the face of the earth and the heaven. IPOB has never used dagger or bottle against anybody.
It has been peaceful.
They have been the most peaceful agitators in the world. They won it as an award by Transparency International. They go their normal business. They agitate across the landscape of southeastern Nigeria. They have never gone to southwest. Those southwesterners are their brothers. They have never gone there and say, we are agitating, help us. No, because they know some people might misconstrue it, some people might hijack it and do wrong things. So now, they keep on doing what they do until herdsmen attack become imminent in the southeastern Nigeria to the extent that they killed and maimed even the clerics. A reverend father was shot in 2019, I don't know whether you could remember, in Enugu State. Many priests that were conducting night vigil were killed in January 2017, I don't know whether you could remember, in Nibonise, Nsuka axis of Enugu State. Many, over 72 watchers were killed, sent to their earlier grave. Now IPOB said, we can no longer agitate empty-handed, let us carry arms. We can no longer achieve Biafra with velvet glove. Let us carry arms. That's why they took arms. It aggravated the situation the more because Uzodimma became very annoyed with them. And do what? The first southeastern governor that has invited military operation to the southeastern Nigeria to the level of bombardment, bombarding everywhere, every camp, every suspected spot that was blacklisted as IPOB camp or ESN camp were bombed.
And here is another threat.
So
from the government.
Yes.
He said he'll be bombing
the forest. Yeah. He threatened today. He said he is going to send the military to bomb the whole Imo forest. That is Uzodimma. Hi, Mike, let me tell you. The one he did, his charms, his hoodoos, they are the one that is convincing him. He thinks that he can use his juju to escape all the time. He doesn't know that God that created heaven and earth has an expiring date for anything under the sun that breathes. There is an expiring date.
Now, despite the security challenges we are facing in the country, especially in the northern part of the country, we have the Niger Delta Avengers springing up again, threatening to blow up our pipelines. Now, don't you think the government should do something very, very fast?
Yes, Niger Delta Avengers are springing up, so late, because if you ask me, that's my own opinion. Okay. The Avengers, the militants in Niger Delta State, Delta states, they are coming up late. Ask me why. Why? That land your brothers are Biafra. You are the owner of the land. Biafra has the land. You guys are Biafra. Why not joining forces with Biafra? Now that you know that Biafra has carried arms, join forces with your brothers and edge these infidels out of Nigerian geography. Sack the Fulanis, send them to the desert. If you could carry your own military capacity and join it together with that of the Biafran youths or IPOB forces, Nigeria could not become a match. They can never be a match to them. Why? Thank you. It will go a long way. Why not join forces with Odua Republic? Why not join forces with Biafra? Join forces with them. go under one platform, or if you like, oh, it doesn't matter, but just join hands together and chase away these Chua Arabs called Fulani. Chase away Buhari and his clans, kinsmen. Remove Fulani oligarchy in Nigeria. Pursue them. Pursue and send away people that are trying to Islamize the whole country. They promised us in 1804 that Nigeria is a place to conquer. That they are the owner of Southern Nigeria. That they are going to take Benue, take Lagos, take Anambra, take Enugu, take Oyo State, take Osun State, and do what? Through their sword in the Atlantic Ocean. They said that. Odua Republic Youth, Sunday Igboho, Niger Delta militants, ESN, IPOB, join forces together and remove these people. When we come back, we will divide and share our land, or we can even answer one name. Right. Join forces together, Niger Delta Avengers. Only one man can never be an island. No man is indispensable. Niger Delta militants, you have been collecting bribe. Anytime you go to North, they give you money. Bags of money. Under David Clark. Bags of money. Under everybody, all of you, all the chief in a John land. Collecting money, selling your land. That land belongs to you. Nigeria is like this today because of your land, because they have oil there. That's why Hausa will never remove their face. Fulani will never go. They are looking, tapping everything from your land. You are fools there. Do something so drastic. Join forces together with Odua Republic. Join forces together with Biafrans, your brothers. When we come back, we will sit down, round table talk, and know the name we shall all bear. Right. Stop being selfish. You can't do it alone. You failed in 1967. You want to fail again? See, you don't learn from history. Adakaboro, Isaac Boro, he failed. He started it. He danced with them as a saboteur against Biafra. Later, they lure him and brought him and killed him. Urobo and the John Niger Delta. So now go remain Mumu forever. Una know they learn from history.
Raphael, because of our time, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Raphael. Thank you so much, Raphael. Thank you so much, Raphael.
Thank you, Mr. Michael.
All right.
He's a Dot Nation man. That's me. Yes. Divided we stand, man.
And on this note, we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Join us next time on the same platform. I remain Michael Adekule. Behind the camera is Sheyi Odetola. That's a very good cameraman doing a great job on Odua People's Communications. We really appreciate the CEO talking about Prince Oshi Bote. That's the President General of the Odua People's Congress worldwide. And a quick wish to Vivian Lara Ngbechi Balekon. Today is a birthday. Wish you long life and prosperity. May you continue to increase in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May you reap the fruit of your labor. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching. Bye for now.